Greetings, Tubiverse. I am one Noob, guiding you on the adventure of getting stronger in Top War and smushing your enemies. In this video, we're going to be talking about getting components in game. Top War sprinkles little component boxes throughout the game, but it's a ridiculously long road to get all the components you need up to level 10. I'm going to try to make that road a little easier for you by laying out a strategy that you can follow to maximize grabbing component boxes in a pretty efficient and free way. I don't like buying them, it's just a thing for me. If you want to see the strategy on how to level up components, I have a link to that video that I've put in the description below. It's a great follow-up to this video, and I hit on mastery as well just to make your life a little bit better. I tried. The videos have a reason. So first off, I want to point out some things not to do getting component boxes. Component boxes are for sale in the Finance Center, in the item store, as well as in the VIP store, and you can also find them in the flash sale store. I want to highlight these first because people grab these often, and it's a total waste of gems. I mean, come on, 50 gems for a level 1 component box. Have you lost your mind? Okay. And the VIP tab showing you only have to spend 20 gems for one. Oh, what a bargain. Top War, shut up. Take my gems from me right now. Please, just take them. Don't do this, please. Don't do this. Let's go to a more effective and efficient solution instead. And there's a bunch of them that just require you to be active, efficient, and have the lines drawn on where you're going every day and every week, sometimes every month. Stay with me. The most effective long-term strategy for not only getting components in Top War, but getting anywhere in Top War is joining a strong, active alliance. It's a big deal. If you're not in an alliance that has a ruin that spawns resource tiles, you only have two options, okay? First, join one that has one instead, or two, convince your existing alliance that they have made a critical oversight and that they need one. They're not worth it for the resources, so some alliances pass them up. They're worth it for the stones, the lovely, lovely stones that you get when you farm that it doesn't mention. You should be farming these tiles every single day with at least 2 marches, or however many marches you can spare that your alliance will allow. In the Craft Center, you can exchange stones for specific level 3 components, which is very, very nice, as well as random level 1 component boxes. That versus spending 50 gems. You get this figured out. Okay, I got a bunch more, so here we go. This is a grind that seriously pays off if you stay consistent, and you can save your gems for other more important things. Here are all the other alliance-based opportunities to get component boxes that are fairly regular in no particular order, and I need to emphasize that. Watch out for these and make sure you're doing these as religion. You'll love the speed up in getting the components you need as you make these events a natural part of your daily game grind, or as I like to call them, my Top War chores. Your alliance should have an item ruin. It will occasionally give you the option of component chests, but that's not the best reward, okay? Class item chests are. But these don't always come up, and the probability of them coming up changes as your alliance upgrades this rune. Now, I know some people go, but the level, the 50 VIT capsules, those are better. That's true depending on what you're doing. Just mentioning that they pop up sometimes and they can be good. Try to avoid leveling up your rune past level 5. Okay, so if you don't have the control of this in your alliance and you see them going gung-ho, trying to get it all the way maxed out thinking it's going to get better. It's not actually the way that it works, okay? So please talk to your folks and tell them to stop the madness and focus on something else. What happens past level 5 is that it actually lowers the probability of that ruin producing class item chests as an option. I know we're not talking about those, but class item chests are huge, so I really need to mention this for you, okay? So that's out of the way. That's one way to get it. Requesting alliance help daily, a part of your Top War daily chores. And using all 10 of your alliance requests specifically for stones is also critical. Now, if in the rewards quest, after reset, it pops up with that absurd little request gold one-time request, don't refresh that. I know that's your impulse, but you don't have to do that, okay? This is actually a gift in disguise. All you have to do is request gold, then cancel the request and move back asking for stones. The mission is going to be accomplished and you won't lose the request on something ridiculous. How nice is that? The precious stones are what you always want. Do not request gold other than to cancel it, okay? Don't be that person. Silo Scramble is another one. This will give you a handful of decent component chests. However, the real benefit in that weekly event happens to be the class item chest, which you're going to get no matter what. You don't have to choose. It's a wonderful thing to compete in, right? So now if you're very strong, you can get solid rewards solo in the capital contest. However, you really need a strong alliance to benefit most from this one. The rewards at the top for the component boxes, they're pretty nice, okay? The world boss produces a small amount of component boxes and slightly better if you're in a good alliance. And since you can do this one multiple times a day, it's an okay haul if you have the VIT to spare over time. And overtime's a key phrase here. Certain alliance droids will give you component boxes for donating and participating, so having an alliance that schedules droids instead of them just popping up magically will help you out in components as well. Alliance Defense participation will get you component boxes, but it's a less frequent event. It's still worth remembering in your daily grind that you're doing in your game, or like I said, your top war chores. All of these take being in a strong and well-organized alliance that coordinates and communicates. Now, with that said, those out of the way, let's move on to things you don't need an alliance for, but in some cases, a strong alliance can help quite a bit. Overall, these solo events do add up if you know where to look. So every day you have the island battles, and they produce component boxes for you daily. I know as you get stronger in game, hitting the rush button becomes normal, but if you take the time to grind, you'll get a better overall haul in your rewards. This is totally up to you on this one, and I'm not going to force you to manually run it. Okay, so I hit the rush button more often than not, so I'm not going to be a hypocrite here and tell you to do something that I lose my patience on. I just want to let you know that those are the facts, okay? Next, the expedition-based daily event is another daily chore that will net you components and stones if you remember to always keep up with it. The little rush button, whatever, it's fun. The arms race has component boxes as rewards. Some days are better than others for these, but overall, the arms race is good for gems, right? So you get a bonus by doing these regularly, and you get the component boxes, all kinds of cool stuff. The Recruit Heroes event pops up once a week, and there's a little strategy to this, okay? So if you have 50 recruit vouchers saved up when it comes along, you can get pretty solid component boxes from this event every single week. You need the heroes anyways, so why not plan ahead and get both the rewards and the component boxes by waiting until you have 50 tickets to spend. A fundamental part of Top War is learning how to get multiple rewards through saving up and spending during overlapping events. And as you get better in game, you're going to find there's a whole lot of them. I've seen this one overlap with the gem event where you can get an extra 30-day march. It's just another weird little example. Arms Operation is also a decent regular event that will return a small amount of component boxes to you regularly. But you have to get lucky to get the better component boxes in this event. Still, it's very much worth mentioning. Last, but certainly not least, are the frequent VIT and gem-based events where you have reward stores. You'll find those lovely level 5 component choice chests a lot in them. I've said this in other videos before, but the icon for component choice chests where you can honestly choose the component you want, and the component choice where you pick between a regular random chest and a new random chest, they look exactly alike. The icons are totally the same. I wish Top War would fix this. They're not going to, so just read the description before you grab them, okay? They look the exact same. I'm not saying that the random ones are bad. They're not bad. They're just not as good. Yeah, that works. That's the best way to explain that. I promise over time, if you get these events down in a routine, you'll get your level 10 components a whole lot faster. Another benefit is that you get a lot of the other great awards in the same events. I'd love to hear from you on your thoughts on this list in the comments below. I guarantee I missed something, okay? I can't come up with it all. I just do my best. And so the comments are really helpful for viewers and anything that I miss so they can grow. And really helps them grow stronger in the game. And every like, every comment that you give me helps grow my channel. And I genuinely appreciate your support. I'm trying hard to build good content for all of you. So before I go, there's a little known secret about Top War. If you smush all the buttons to like, subscribe, and enable notifications, I might just tell it to you in another video. If you've already done this, the AI in YouTube is working on putting you in some fictional queue that I totally made up just for funsies, where you're going to get the answer based on the order in which you first subscribed. So, until next time, Tubiverse, thank you so much for watching, and keep smushing your enemies.